Admiral James Walker stood on the bridge of the TCS Defiant, Earth's first interstellar warship. Humanity had spent centuries preparing for this moment, united after the climate wars by a common purpose: to reach the stars. No one expected they would find the galaxy already teeming with life and conflict. Contact bearing 043 by 217, called Lieutenant Reed from Tactical. Vessel of unknown configuration approaching at sublight speed. Walker nodded, feeling the weight of humanity's future on his shoulders. Defensive posture. Ready first contact protocols. The alien ship, sleek, crystalline, and nearly twice the size of the Defiant, slid gracefully into view on the main display. No one spoke as the ship approached, its hull shimmering with what appeared to be energy fields far beyond human understanding. "Sir," Reed's voice cracked slightly. "They're scanning us. Our systems are being probed." Walker had followed protocol, broadcasting peace messages on all frequencies, but something felt wrong. The reports from the science team suggested this species, the Valkyrie, had been watching Earth for decades. "They're charging weapons," Reed announced, his voice steady despite the tension. "Multiple targeting locks." Walker didn't hesitate. Shields up. Arm countermeasures. The bridge crew moved with practiced precision, though none had ever faced alien hostility before. 3 years of drills and simulations were about to be tested in the harshest way possible. "Sir, incoming transmission." The view screen flickered, revealing a tall, slender being with 6 eyes arranged in a hexagonal pattern. Its skin had a metallic sheen, its voice a modulated series of clicks and whistles translated by the ship's eye. "Humans," it said, the word sounding like an insult. "Your presence is unexpected. Your technology is primitive. Your system belongs to the Valkyrie Dominion now. Submit or be eliminated." Walker's jaw tightened. First contact scenarios had theorized many outcomes, but none had prepared them for such blatant aggression. Humanity had entered the cosmic stage during what appeared to be a galactic war. "This is Admiral James Walker of Earth. We claim no territory beyond our solar system. We come in peace, but we will defend ourselves." The Valkyrie commander made a gesture that might have been amusement. "Defend? With what?" "Our scans indicate your vessel uses rudimentary fusion drives and projectile weapons. You are centuries behind us." Walker smiled thinly. "Perhaps, but humans have always been good at surprising their opponents." The Valkyrie ship fired without warning, a lance of energy that should have sliced through the Defiant's hull. Instead, it dissipated across an electromagnetic shield that hadn't existed in human public records. "Black protocol now active," the ship's AI announced calmly. Walker nodded to his weapons officer. "Show them what else we've been keeping secret." The Defiant's hull reconfigured, panels sliding away to reveal a weapon system based on technology reverse-engineered from a crashed alien scout ship found in the Arctic in 2097, a fact kept hidden from public knowledge. The weapon charged with a low hum that resonated through the ship. "Fire," Walker ordered. The blast caught the Valkyrie ship mid-maneuver, disrupting its energy fields, not enough to destroy it, but enough to shock its commander. "How?" The Valkyrie's voice betrayed genuine surprise. Walker leaned forward. "Return to your territory. Report that Earth is not defenseless. We don't want war, but we're ready for it." As the alien vessel retreated, Walker knew this was just the beginning. Humanity's first interstellar conflict had begun, and they were woefully outnumbered and outgunned. But they had one advantage. No one knew what humans were truly capable of when pushed to the brink. The news of the Defiant's encounter spread through Earth's colonies like wildfire. Within 6 months, humanity's hidden shipyards on Mars, Europa, and Titan were operating at full capacity. What the Valkyrie couldn't know, was that humanity had been preparing for war for over a century, ever since the first alien signals were detected and classified in 2089. Captain Lisa Donovan watched from the observation deck as her new command was brought online. The TCS Invictus dwarfed the Defiant, representing humanity's true military capacity. "She's beautiful," remarked Commander Tom Jackson, her XO, as they observed the massive warship's final assembly. "And deadly," Lisa added. "4 times the firepower of the Defiant, and the new phase shields can withstand sustained assault from energy weapons." Earth's unified government had maintained the facade of a species just reaching for the stars, while secretly building a fleet that could defend humanity's existence. The Valkyrie attack had simply accelerated the timeline. Admiral Walker's hologram appeared beside them. "Captain Donovan, the Valkyrie have attacked 3 of our outer system research stations. Intelligence suggests they're testing our capabilities." Lisa nodded grimly. "And the Coalition's response?" "Your battle group will be the response," Walker said. 5 capital ships, 12 destroyers. You'll take position at Proxima Centauri. The Invictus will serve as flagship. Within 2 weeks, Battle Group Sentinel departed the solar system through the Alcubierre Gate, another technology humans had kept hidden. The massive ships slipped into faster-than-light travel, emerging near humanity's first colony world just as a Valkyrie strike force entered the system. "Battle stations," Lisa ordered as alarms sounded throughout the Invictus. "Deploy fighter squadrons. Cruisers to defensive formation Delta." The Valkyrie force, consisting of 3 cruiser-class vessels and their escorts, seemed momentarily stunned by the human fleet's size and positioning. They had expected an outmatched colony defense force, not a battle-ready armada. "They're adjusting formation," Jackson reported. "Energy signatures indicate weapons charging." Lisa studied the tactical display. The Valkyrie had superior technology, but their tactics were rigid, hierarchical, predictable. "All ships, implement battle plan Thermopylae," she ordered. The human fleet split into 3 groups, executing a complex series of maneuvers designed to appear chaotic, while actually creating a carefully planned killbox. The Valkyrie commander took the bait, pushing his main force into the apparent gap in the human formation. "They're in position," Jackson announced. Lisa's expression hardened. "Spring the trap." The Invictus and 2 other capital ships suddenly reversed course, their massive engines flaring as they executed a maneuver that would have killed any human crew without inertial dampeners. They closed the trap, surrounding the Valkyrie forces. "Fire all batteries," Lisa commanded. The space around Proxima Centauri lit up as dozens of human warships unleashed their arsenals simultaneously. Kinetic impactors, antimatter warheads, and focused energy weapons struck the Valkyrie ships from multiple vectors. 2 enemy vessels were destroyed outright. The Valkyrie flagship, heavily damaged, attempted to withdraw but found its escape routes blocked. "Open a channel," Lisa ordered. The Valkyrie commander appeared on screen, ichor leaking from a wound on its head. Its 6 eyes narrowed in what might have been surprise or hatred. "This is Captain Lisa Donovan of the TCS Invictus. Surrender your vessel or be destroyed." The alien made a clicking sound. Humans were assessed as a minimal threat. This assessment was incorrect. "Dramatically so," Lisa agreed. "Spread the word. Earth's colonies are off limits." As the Valkyrie commander signaled his surrender, Lisa knew the war was just beginning. But humanity had made its point. They would not be easy prey. Dr. Alan Reed was not a military man. The Horizon was a science vessel, designed for exploration and research, not combat. But when the Valkyrie blockade cut them off from the rest of the human fleet, adaptation became necessary. "Status report," he demanded, moving through the corridors of his damaged ship. Chief Engineer Marcus Torres looked up from the exposed circuitry he was rewiring. "Main power at 42%. Weapons systems. Well, we don't really have weapons systems, sir. We have research equipment," Alan corrected. "And brilliant minds. That's our arsenal." The Horizon had been mapping an uncharted system when they detected the quantum signature of a Valkyrie patrol. Before they could retreat, 3 enemy vessels had surrounded them. "They're hailing us," Communications Officer Dana Park announced as Alan returned to the bridge. The main view screen activated, showing the now familiar six-eyed face of a Valkyrie commander. "Human vessel," the alien said, "you have entered Dominion space. Your ship is now property of the Valkyrie. Prepare to be boarded." Alan stepped forward. "This is a scientific expedition. We pose no threat. All human technology is to be confiscated by order of the Dominion," the Valkyrie interrupted. "Resistance will result in your destruction." The screen went dark. "They've locked tractor beams on us," Dana reported. Alen turned to his senior staff. "Options." Marcus grinned. "Well, they want our technology. Let's give it to them." For the next hour, the science team worked feverishly. The Horizon was equipped with experimental sensors designed to study stellar phenomena, specifically devices that could generate contained quantum fields to observe particle interactions. "Reconfiguration complete," Marcus finally announced. "But this is theoretical, sir. We've never weaponized the QF generator before." Alan nodded. "First time for everything. Wait for my signal." When the Valkyrie boarding shuttles were halfway to the Horizon, Alan gave the order. "Activate the field." The generator hummed to life, creating a quantum disruption sphere that expanded outward from the ship. The field wasn't harmful to organic matter, but it created havoc with the specific crystal-based technology the Valkyrie used. Their shuttle's guidance systems failed immediately, sending them spinning off course. "Their tractor beams are offline," Dana reported, unable to keep the excitement from her voice. "Full power to engines," Alan ordered. "Get us out of here." The Horizon lurched forward, but the Valkyrie cruisers began pursuit, firing energy weapons that the science vessel couldn't hope to withstand for long. The quantum field affected their weapons, but not enough, Marcus said grimly. Alan studied the sensor readings. Their weapons use quantum-locked crystals for focusing energy. What if we create a resonance pattern? The science team worked frantically, recalibrating the quantum field generator to match the frequency of the Valkyrie crystals. When the next volley of enemy fire approached, the Horizon projected a modified field. The effect was spectacular. The energy beams destabilized, feeding back into the Valkyrie ship's weapon systems and causing cascading failures throughout their vessels. "It worked," Marcus exclaimed. The Valkyrie ships drifted, their main systems temporarily paralyzed by their own weapons feedback. The Horizon slipped away, pushing its engines beyond safe parameters to reach the system's jump point. Word of the Horizon's escape spread quickly through the human fleet. A science vessel had outwitted 3 Valkyrie warships using nothing but research equipment and quick thinking. More importantly, they had discovered a vulnerability in Valkyrie technology that could change the course of the war. As the Horizon limped back to Earth space, Alan Reed dictated his report. "The Valkyrie may have superior technology, but humanity has always excelled at turning disadvantages into strengths. This encounter proves that our scientific approach, our curiosity and adaptability, may be our greatest weapon in this conflict." The colony world of Taw City, Iowa was burning. Lieutenant Mike Foster watched from the bridge of the battered destroyer TCS Relentless as Valkyrie bombardment reduced human settlements to ash. His ship, the last surviving vessel of the defense fleet, had taken refuge in the planet's dense asteroid belt. "Incoming transmission from surface resistance," Communications Officer Lily Baker announced. A haggard face appeared on screen. "This is Colonel Davis. The Valkyrie are concentrating forces around Central Hub. They're taking prisoners, collecting humans for study. We need evacuation." Mike grimaced. The Relentless was in no condition for a rescue operation. It hull breached in multiple sections, life support failing. "We can't even save ourselves, Colonel," he admitted. "But maybe we can still save the colony." After the transmission ended, Mike gathered his remaining officers. "The Valkyrie want this colony for its resources. They want humans for their experiments. What if we give them something unexpected?" Engineering Officer Joel Martinez looked skeptical. "Sir, we have minimal weapons functionality. We can't fight them." "We're not going to fight them," Mike explained. "We're going to surrender." The plan was audacious and desperate. Using the asteroid belt for cover, the crew stripped the Relentless of all critical systems and technology, transferring them to a hidden base within the largest asteroid. Then, they intentionally leaked energy signatures to attract Valkyrie attention. Within hours, a Valkyrie cruiser intercepted the damaged human vessel. "This is Lieutenant Foster of the TCS Relentless," Mike broadcast. "Our ship is crippled. We request terms of surrender." The Valkyrie commander seemed pleased. "Prepare to be boarded. Your technology and crew will serve the Dominion." As expected, the aliens sent boarding parties to secure the human vessel. What they couldn't know was that the ship's reactor had been modified with an experimental quantum entanglement device, technology stolen from the Valkyrie themselves during a previous encounter. "They've taken the bait," Baker whispered as they monitored the situation from their asteroid hideout. "Boarding parties on all decks." Mike nodded grimly. "And their cruiser has locked onto our ship with tractor beams to bring it into their hold for salvage." Once the Relentless was drawn into the Valkyrie cruiser's massive hangar bay, Mike activated the device. A quantum entanglement created a controlled subspace implosion, not powerful enough to destroy the enemy vessel, but perfectly calibrated to disable its engines and weapon systems. "Now for Phase 2, Mike said. The human crew, hiding in their asteroid base, remotely activated the colony's automated mining fleet, hundreds of industrial exosuit mechs and mining drones. Normally used for extracting minerals, they had been hastily reprogrammed for combat operations. The mining fleet swarmed toward the disabled Valkyrie cruiser, cutting through its compromised hull with industrial lasers and breaching charges. The aliens, caught completely by surprise, found themselves fighting maintenance robots and mining equipment in their own corridors. Meanwhile, Mike led a small team in the colony's emergency response shuttles, docking with the Valkyrie ship while its crew was distracted. "Engineering deck secured," Martins reported over the comm. "Their systems are unlike anything I've seen, but I think I can operate the basics." Within hours, the impossible had happened. A skeleton crew of human survivors had captured a Valkyrie cruiser. With control of the alien vessel, they were able to force the Valkyrie ground forces to withdraw or face orbital bombardment from their own ship. As the massive cruiser hovered over Central Hub, now under human control, the colony's survivors emerged from hiding, cheering the audacity of the Relentless crew. Mike opened a channel to all human settlements. "This is Lieutenant Foster. The enemy vessel is now under our control. Begin evacuation procedures. We're taking everyone home." The captured cruiser, renamed the Phoenix, became the first Valkyrie vessel to be completely controlled by humans, a technological windfall that would accelerate humanity's understanding of alien technology by decades. More importantly, it demonstrated that even in the most desperate situations, human ingenuity could turn certain defeat into victory. Ambassador Elena Martinez had never imagined herself aboard a warship, yet here she stood on the bridge of the TCS Constitution, Earth's most advanced dreadnought, preparing to negotiate with a species that had, until recently, been bent on humanity's subjugation. "The Valkyrie delegation is requesting permission to dock," announced the communications officer. Admiral William Grant, the Constitution's commander, nodded to Elena. "This was your idea, Ambassador. I hope you know what you're doing." The last 3 years of war had been costly for both sides. Humanity had proven far more resilient than the Valkyrie expected, developing countermeasures to alien technology with remarkable speed. Meanwhile, the Valkyrie had discovered that their initial assessment of humans as primitive had been catastrophically wrong. "The Valkyrie respect strength," Elena replied, "but they also respect intellect. Holding peace talks on our most powerful warship sends a message they'll understand." The alien delegation, 3 high-ranking Valkyrie officials, boarded with evident caution. Unlike previous encounters, they seemed less imperious, more measured in their movements.